Hey, so this actually isn't exactly the setup I want for this video, so let's try to do something about that. Get out of here. We don't need you. You don't, no, don't, don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Okay, now I gotta figure out a way to, I don't think I could just hold the phone the whole time. I don't think that would fly. No, I don't think that would fly. How do I prop this up? Maybe this? Maybe I could use this? No. I guess I'll hold it. I'll hold it for now. I'm gonna have to buy some kind of tripod to get production quality in here. Ridiculous. Okay, so production quality is terrible, but aside from that, I want to do a thing. I just got new dice in, and I'm a huge dice nut. I love dice. But not how normal other people like dice. I like weird dice. My favorite kind of dice are the ones that either roll terribly or are just weird concept dice, you know? I don't know if you know the same kind of thing I'm talking about. Oh god, I turned on the... Oh, actually, that's a little bit better. That gets some good lighting. Haha! I made a mistake on... What? English? Okay, but anyways, I wanted to do a dice review thing. So I'm going to do that. I got some new dice in. Today the dice we're going to be looking at is the Snow Hare set from diceenvy.com. And let's see what came with the package. So first off, we got this really nice, like, velvety white bag. It's really nice. Like, this is really good quality. It's kind of small, but like it's got this nice little decal here, and it feels well sturdy. It feels sturdy and stuff. Not enough to hold my dice, but you know what? I might try to keep my Dice Envy in here. My Dice Envy dice in here if I order more, which I do intend to, because they have a couple of other ones that I'm looking at. They got a couple D4s that I wanted. Yeah, you can hear that the dice are in there, but that's actually not all we got. We also got a little Dice Envy sticker that came with that. So I'm going to save that. I think I might put that on my laptop if I do enjoy these dice. Look at him. It's a very nice sticker. Although it's kind of simplistic, and I'm not a huge fan of the where they put the copyright thing on that. I don't think you need that for a sticker. But we'll set that aside. All right, let's get these dice out here. Ah, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Here we go. So I particularly, this set caught my eye, because I like bunnies. And I like bunnies a lot. Bunnies are my favorite animal. And it was bunny dice. So I was looking at the thing, and I was going, oh, bunnies. You have my money now. Alright, so let's take a look here. It's got your standard set. You got the D6, D4, D100, D10, D12, and D20, I think. Yeah. So we'll look at each one individually. But this set from Dice Envy is actually kind of interesting, because normally you get one D6 with a set. This came with 3 D6. Which I like personally. I'm always a huge. I have so many D6. When I can get back to my home setup, I will be sure to run through all of the dice I have. I have so many D6. It is insane how many D6 I have. It's honestly, I'm not sure it's legal to own them. It might be like a biohazard for all I know. From lowest number up, let's start with the D4. Now the D4 here, if it focuses, actually looks really neat. It's got like a little different face on each, face. Either a snowflake or, I assume that's a bunny face. I don't think that's the tracks. I think that's definitely a bunny head. Yeah, so it's pretty standard. It's a D4. Let's see how it rolls. Actually feels kind of light for a D4. Actually feels very light, actually. Wow, that's like styrofoam level. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, it rolls okay. It's definitely a bit light for even a D4. It's a bit light, but it rolls nice. It's good. It's got good design. I mean, look at that, white, blue. There's definitely some kind of snow here. Don't look at my fingers. Stop that. They got blood and gunk in them. I wash my hands, promise. Next, we got the D6 here. The D6 is this little bunny face here is the sole reason I wanted to get the D6. I also want to check. Okay, so the D6 for this set has the face of the dice being the 6. The couple of the dice I've gotten beforehand don't do that. Sometimes the face is the 1, sometimes the face is the 6. You never know. But for this set, it's seeming that the face is the 6. Which is, I know my boyfriend particularly enjoys that. You know, he had a discussion with me about that. We got these little tracks here on the 3 too. It's a nice little bunny. It's not super detailed, but it's a dice. You know, you don't need it to be super detailed. It does look nice. The dice overall. This is a pretty good weight. Again, it's lighter than most dice than I like, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Give it a couple rolls here. See how that goes. 1, 2, 1, 3. Yeah, it rolls fine. It's okay. Let's try it because we got a couple different ones here. So let's try a couple. Yeah, it's about what you would expect. Just a little bit lighter. That's the thing. It's a little bit light for my taste, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Maybe it's because it's a snow hare. It's light because it's made out of snow. Is it? It's made of snow, right? This isn't plastic. I'm not getting ripped off here, am I? Moving on, we got the D8. D8, you know, some of the same stuff. We get some more font. It seems that, like, each one of the faces is trying to have a little decal on it. Oh, except for 3. 3, you being an outlier. How dare you make me look like a fool? 4 also. They're in it together. Yeah, it's what you'd expect. This is the thing I wanted to inspect when we get to the higher dice. It looked like from the website and from what I can see here that this little snowflake here is what they use to indicate if it's a 6 or a 9, which I think would be that's a really clever idea. Again, same complaint as before. It's a bit light, but it rolls fine despite that. Always prefer more heft in my dice. I don't know, I like weighty dice, you know? Which is strange, because I don't actually own any metal ones. I really want to, but metal dice are expensive, man. Unless you, like, get them off Wish, but if you get them off Wish, then you just got bad dice. Alright, now we can test my theory on the snowflake, because we got the D10 here. D6, same kind of thing, with the little snowflake here, and let's see if we can find the 9. Where's the 9? Am I that dumb? Yeah. So that's neat. With the 6s and the 9s on the dice, they have that little snowflake to indicate it. So that's it's going on with theme. It looks nice. I like it. I enjoy these dice so far. Very much so. Yeah. Rolls about the same. These dice are also... It's actually... I'm going to bring more of them out now. Well, whatever. The thing I've noticed is that they seem smaller almost. I wish I had... some comparison ones with me, but I don't. The D6 seem like good sizes, but the rest of them seem kind of tiny. Alright, and here's the D100. Kind of the same thing we've been seeing. I do like the font on these ones, though, a lot. Colors in the fonts are very nice, even though it's just like a simple white and stuff. Yeah, same thing, same story. This one's also light. I hope the D20 doesn't feel that light. A D20 should always feel nice and hefty. Okay, don't yell at me. We went off script, okay? I said I go from lowest to biggest, and we went from the D10 to the D100. Just don't stop. Stop screaming. Stop it. Okay. We're just gonna move on, as if I didn't do that. So this is the D12. You know, again, same kind of thing. Nothing really different around here. Just same faces. I think the D6 and the D20 are going to be the only ones that have specialized faces for the numbers here, because there's nothing on S12, and conversely, there's nothing on the 1. But, oh god, I'm losing it. Actually, the D12 feels pretty nice compared to the others. This one is not as light. This one has a good weight to it. Feels good to roll. Oh, there we go. It's a bit bouncy in the roll, but I mean, that's your fault. That's my fault. I'm just a dummy. I'm gonna blame that on me. Yeah, much so far. D12 rolls the best. And finally, we got our D20s. I actually lied a little bit earlier. This is a typical set with 3 D6s and 2 D20s. So it's actually quite a bargain. I ordered some other dice, which I will hopefully get to review in a couple days here, that were about the same price, except I only got the standard set. So this was only like $25, I think, with shipping. So it's not that bad. Let's see if we can find here. So the ones... So we got a little tiny bunny boy, and then I believe that the other D20 is actually a bit different here. Might have some D20 secrets. Some secrets. See, there we go. So the D20 on that one. Okay, so that actually might end up being a bit confusing when rolling. I'm not sure how I prefer about that, because the D6s set up the precedent that yeah. Oh, actually. One of these D6 is normal. I didn't even know that. The other two D6s, if we look here, I will show you in a second, they have the little bunny on them. But this D6 is a rogue D6 without a bunny. I ordered bunnies. I didn't order a D6 without a bunny. You heathen! Okay. So the same kind of thing is we got... That's kind of weird. The bunny has already been set up as the highest number on some of these dice. However, this dice does not have the bunny or the 20. It has the little weird face thing, silhouette face thing. What do you call that? I don't know. I'm not a smart person. Anyways, yeah, that probably would get confusing. If I rolled this and I rolled that face as the 20, I think I might get confused. We'll see. I do plan on testing these dice in actual scenarios, so we'll see. We'll see. This is and you know, it's so strange. The D12 so far has been the best weighted one. This one's a little bit heavier than the D12, but like for a D20, it's nothing, right? It's seriously like rolling cardboard, but it does roll well. It looks like it feels like it rolls probability evenly enough. Yeah, I don't know. My one problem is it's just that this one doesn't have the where'd it go? Am I blind? Yeah, it doesn't have the bunny or the number. It just has that. I don't think it needs that. To the garbage with you. I'm gonna want to get that back. I spent a lot of money on these. I've been waiting for these. Okay. I don't know how to structure this shit. This stuff will become normal, I guess, if I do more. I don't know. Catch you in the next one, I guess. How do you end these? How do you end YouTube videos?